Every day, schools generate data. Some of it comes from digital platforms and some from traditional sources, teachers observing classrooms, schools tracking attendance, and student outcomes. This data can be powerful, helping teachers adapt their lessons. EdTech providers improve their tools, and school leaders and ministries refine school strategies. But too often, data is scattered, underused, or misinterpreted. Teachers may feel overwhelmed and lack support. Schools may lack knowledge and resources for keeping data safe. And policymakers may struggle to balance innovation with privacy, ethics, and inclusion. And now, with artificial intelligence entering classrooms and exploiting student data, the picture grows even more complex. The Agile EDU project, co-funded by the European Union, set out to address these challenges. It explored how education authorities and schools can exchange data and use it responsibly to support learning. We explored challenges and good practices from the perspective of all actors in the digital education ecosystem: teachers, students, school leaders, local education authorities, ministries, researchers, and EdTech providers. We collected data from multiple sources. We looked into existing research and conducted case studies on education actors from various countries to explore lessons learned and collected learning stories that illustrate good practices. We consulted education stakeholders through a series of country dialogue labs. The dialogue labs were instrumental in engaging national stakeholders in conversations around data and identify common concerns.
The country dialogue lab, held in a national context with the aim to dive deeper into questions concerning ethical and responsible use of data in school, has served us really well. The format and structure has helped for us to make progress in complex questions, but also for everyone to be heard. Each country dialogue lab has brought with it different perspectives from a national context, but also different layers, which we then have been able to bring forward on a European level.
Drawing on all these sources of evidence, we developed a set of recommendations for action at classroom, local, and system levels, addressing the responsibility of all stakeholders. 1. Support local authorities to build data strategies. Local authorities play a key role in connecting national policies with what actually happens in schools. They should be supported to develop their own data strategies, enabling safe data exchange between schools and municipalities for decisions that support both vulnerable students and the improvement of the schools as a whole. 2. Strengthen data culture in school and beyond. Schools should be supported to reflect on their data and discuss improvements.
In schools, there is no shortage of data: attendance, test results, digital tools generating dashboards, etc. But too often teachers are left asking themselves, what do I actually do with this? In many schools I have worked with, I have seen how easy it is for data to become just another task. But I have also seen the difference it makes when schools take time to reflect together. When teachers and school leaders sit down, look at the data and ask, what does this tell us? What do our students need? What can we do differently? So building a strong data culture means making room for those conversation, but also making sure that data truly serves education and not the other way around.
3. Support schools in selecting data-driven education technologies and making agreements with suppliers that keep their data safe from commercial exploitation.
With the right training and support, school leaders and teachers can confidently select and implement data-driven solutions that can both enhance their practice and contribute to student learning. By following a student-centric approach, they can learn how to best integrate these tools into their practice, making sure that these tools are at the service of their pedagogical needs and not the other way around. With this pedagogical focus, schools can be in the best position to foster an inclusive, effective, and evidence-based learning environment. But this is only possible with empowered school leaders and teachers who fully understand the benefits and the drawbacks of digital tools, just like any other tools that they use in their practice. keeping in mind the ultimate goal of a responsible use of this technology that fosters student learning and leaves no student behind.
These are just some of the many takeaways. To discover the full set of recommendations, visit agile-edu.eun.org. There you'll find examples to inspire policymakers, school leaders, and educators to put ideas into practice. From decision makers to edtech providers, education data should be used to always serve the best interests of teachers and students.